Nobody starts where they end. In between where you end and where you start, there is always a journey. You start out comfortable, and then things change. Life changes. Before you can stand out, you have to learn how to fit in. Things don't end up like they start. If you can survive the uncertainty, the questions, the confusion of not being where I used to be, but not being where I'm gonna be, the problem with most people is they define you by where they met you. And as long as you stay on the step they met you on, you're okay. But the moment you take a step forward, people have all kinds of issues with your transition. It's hard to be open when you've been closed all your life. You cannot have the purpose until you go through the process. It doesn't happen for anybody. It doesn't happen for senators or presidents, kings nor princes, preachers nor doctors nor lawyers. It didn't even happen for Jesus. And at the end of the process, we discovered the purpose. I have learned over the span of my life that things that come too fast are dangerous. I've learned not to despise the day of small beginnings. I've learned to be leery, if not wary, of people who promise to take you up fast. I have learned that it is the things that you discover along the way that make you able to stand the process of when you get there. You have to learn not to despise the day of small beginnings. Two things that will terminate your destiny is anger and doubt. You gotta believe that it's yours, and you cannot allow all of the critics and problems and issues and naysayers to make you bitter instead of better, because if you become angry, you'll miss the spot. You cannot mediate with something that you do not associate with. You'll make changes. How you see yourself, how you handle yourself, how you manage your situations, you're gonna have to make some changes. Doesn't mean you have low self-esteem, doesn't mean you have doubt, doesn't mean you have fear. But you got to be honest enough to know my legs can't leap that high. So I got to start right here. You wouldn't believe where I started from.